Welcome to Jenks. This is an athletic program that has produced 185 state championships, more than Broken Arrow, Owasso, and Union combined. Trojan football has won more state championships than any school over the last 30 years and is quickly becoming one of the top 50 winningest programs in the country. A football tradition that has produced 4 Hall of Fame coaches and 145 All-State players, the most in state history. What do you say we get this party started?
Trojans for life!
Welcome visitors to Allen Trimble Stadium. This is Jenks Trojan football.
Hello once again and welcome into another edition of the Jenks Football Coaches Show. Mason Prince in for Don King. Had to call the bullpen again. You know, a little World Series talk. Shout out to the Dodgers. But good
lefty.
Yeah, lefty. You know, I'm ambidextrous. Good to have Coach Gaylor here with us. 74-6 win. Kind of a little confusion. I think 73-6 was the score in stadium, but I believe 74-6 the final. What'd you like out of your team against Enid?
You know, really bounced back after, not a great first quarter. I know we had some big plays on offense. Had a couple of penalties on defense and gave up, one 50-50 ball and, just kind of, didn't get off the bus ready to go. But I like the way we bounced back in the second quarter and really finished the half in a strong way. Really
a beautiful night at Enid. Gorgeous night for football. They had fireworks at halftime. There was a lot of fireworks on the field on Halloween. We'll check out the highlights from the first half coming up next.
When you've got to spend some time away, there's no better place for your best friend to stay than Woodland West Pet Resort. With 17,000 square feet of fun, you can both take a no-guilt vacation. Relax, both of you. Pick up a new skill. Chow down on some well-deserved vacation food. Make new friends. Have a spa day. And finally, come home to your best friend. Woodland West Pet Resort. Sit, stay, and play. Located next to Woodland West Animal Hospital off Highway 75 in the Jenks exit.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Come with us to the new Meteora location on 61st and Yale. If you haven't been to Meteora before, you are missing out. From the large portions to the great prices, this is really one of the best places to eat in Tulsa. Not to mention the incredible service you receive from each team member. So get to Meteora on 61st and Yale as soon as you can, and don't forget to try the churros.
Hey Trojans! Get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
Jenks head coach Adam Gaylor has been a part of 4 state title appearances as defensive coordinator. Just around the corner from Allen Trimble Stadium, there's another Jenks success story that has over 20 years of experience, and that's A+ Roofing Solutions. Let David and Christy Watson and A+ show you why they are considered a championship team. You may not be aware of recent storms damaging your roof, so call A+ and let their family take care of your family. Call A+ Roofing Solutions at 918-GET-ROOF. Welcome back to another edition of the Jenks Football Coaches Show. Getting ready to look at the first half highlights. And Coach, you guys said you weren't really ready to get off the bus and play, but you come out firing in the first half.
Yeah, I finally got on a roll there, offensively and defensively. They had, I think less than a yard per carry rushing, and so defensively kind of settled down a little bit, and we're still trying to get healthy and get some guys back on defense as well. Good job on the screen there, sniffing it out. Luke McAnally, Pierce Brand. Pierce played really well. Both those guys played really well.
Cronster dialing up a deep shot to start the game.
Yeah, first 2 snaps weren't real sharp on offense, and then Cade Klein with the big play down the sidelines, and then we get on the ball pretty quick and hand it to 2.
Katie's first of 3 touchdowns on the evening, finished with 188 yards rushing.
Here they throw a tight end screen and good job sniffing it out on the backside there. Orlando Williams. You can see Carson Odom trying to rip the ball out. Always good to see that. Here we bust a coverage there, and our linebacker's supposed to take the tight end there because we're doubling their X receiver, and he kind of got his eyes in the wrong spot. And here we're in a good shape, and we just make a poor play on the ball, and that's their best guy, and that's why we had 2 on him, and he went up, made a play, and we didn't. Get them to third down here, almost get a stop, and Pierce just a little bit wide in his fit instead of being on the inside half of the running back. Tough play, the old sprint draw. Don't see that very often.
They missed the extra point. It's 7-6, and here's KD Jones.
Yep, run inside trap with KD there. Get a nice pickup. And then past few weeks, missed a 4th down, Caleb Dillard.
Very big play on 4th down. Our Waldo's Chicken player of the game, Caleb Dillard.
Guy's a big play waiting to happen. This guy is too, right here. Then we get on the ball fast and getting our 12 personnel set and get the edge captured. And heck of a run there by KD.
See lineman running downfield all night long. Jameson Mobley later in the game has a great block downfield, about 30 yards downfield.
Yes, Jameson Mobley, offensive lineman of the week for the Trojans, played outstanding.
Trojans force a punt there, get the ball back, and Jones again just making them look silly.
Yeah, and they throw the flag here for hurling, but I mean,
I get why it's a penalty, but man.
Well, the explanation to me was the defender was standing straight up. So if he's standing straight up and you hurl him, it's a penalty. But he looked kind of bent over there. But that's why I don't officiate.
You're right. No harm, no foul. Caleb Dillard, his 10th touchdown of the season. The very next play.
Hit the run through there on one of our simulated pressures there with Clark, and he's done nothing but make plays since we moved him to inside linebacker a few weeks ago.
Shot out of a cannon into the backfield. I believe this is the interception by Caleb Dillard.
There's that man again, number 5, sprint out, and we actually get lined up late. So him and his brother actually switched positions. Caleb moved to corner, and Malachi was a safety. But that just shows you the kind of athleticism number 5 has. He's unbelievable.
How about this run?
Hit right down the train tracks, as Coach Greenwood would say on the counter play there.
He's in, and it's a 28-6 lead in the second quarter.
Yeah, here again we got him stopped on third down, and we're tied up, and we got to be smart later on the sidelines. He's engaged, but we got to be smarter than that. If we shove him, it's probably not a penalty, but when you lower your shoulder pads, they're going to call it every time. Here, miscommunication on the they motion and run fork route, scissors route, and corner and safety don't communicate it. We end up getting a good 4th down stop here.
Almost a pick by Cade Klein, little underthrown ball. He's in coverage. Jenks gets the ball back.
Here, get a big play on the duo play. And again, there's your play right there.
Yeah.
You see 66, and the guy grabs him and pulls him down to try to draw a holding call, but it's pretty impressive for the freshman O-lineman.
There's a Dafe Root or Riley Kessler downfield. And
yeah, no, I mean, we're big up front, but the guys are super athletic. You saw Riley carry the ball, against Moore, and Adolphe's a former basketball player. Jameson Mobley's one of the best basketball players in the state of Oklahoma in his class, so super athletic up front.
Interesting play here. Kazar given the touchdown originally, but he fumbles, and Braxton Daniel recovers it in the end zone.
Yeah, and we talked about it. You can't reach the ball across the goal line unless it's 4th down, because you're just asking for trouble. Ball getting knocked out, going through the back of the end zone. So we got to be. We talked to Jalen Cato about that last week, and I guess Landon didn't hear me, but we got to reemphasize that.
Snap goes over the head of the punter. It's a safety, 37-6 in the second quarter.
Throw the outcut there to Braxton.
It's going to hurt his average. He's averaging 40 yards a catch and about a 5-yarder right there.
All he does is catch touchdowns and big plays. Here we would throw We faked the bubble to KD and throw the wheel route to Cato.
This is
down
my
the
favorite.
sideline.
Caleb Dillard on his knees celebrating. So finally, Jalen Cato gets his first touchdown.
I think everybody on the Trojan sidelines is going crazy for Cato. We've been wanting him to get one, and it kind of took him a while. So big here by Nashua Charleston. Knocks the ball loose, and there's number 11 showing up again around the ball. Done a good job coming in playing corner the last few weeks.
Really good play from Nashua Charleston there. He had a couple big hits on Friday night.
Playing really physical, playing really well. Here we throw the RPO glance on the backside. They had outside leverage, corner, and nobody inside. And,
it's the 11th touchdown of the year for Caleb Dillard.
Yeah, he's getting close to 1,000 yards receiving. Probably would have had it had he been healthy against Deer Creek. And there's Nashua.
There's
again.
another big hit from
the
Nashua
big boom.
Charleston. Couple big hits on kickoff as we head to halftime. Trojans take a 51-6 lead heading to the half. What was your message at halftime to the team?
It's not good enough. It's not the standard. You know, we did some good things. Obviously, it wasn't all bad, but we didn't play a very clean half. And you know, to start the second half, that was kind of a big emphasis. Is it's not about Enid or whoever we play. It's not about that. It's about us. About whoever plays, whether you're a backup or whether you're a starter. There's a standard you have to play to. And I thought our backups came in and did an outstanding job in the second half.
We'll get a look at them with a running clock coming up next on Trojans TV.
Our pets are more than just pets. They're our people, our family. And when they get sick, we want them to be cared for like family. At Woodland West, pet care is personal. We care for your animals the same way we care for our own. As the most comprehensive facility in the Tulsa area for everything from diagnostics to treatment, you can trust that our team of compassionate veterinary experts are delivering the care your animal deserves. Your pet is always there for you. Let us be there to keep them in good health. Woodland West Animal Hospital.
Make every occasion unforgettable with Waldo's Chicken and Beer. From corporate lunches to special events, enjoy our irresistible dishes, including breakfast. Waldo's full-service catering has you covered. We'll handle the food so you can focus on what matters. Waldo's Chicken and Beer, catering made easy.
Come with us to the new Metiera location on 61st and Yale. If you haven't been to Metiera before, you are missing out. From the large portions to the great prices, this is really one of the best places to eat in Tulsa. Not to mention the incredible service you receive from each team member. So get to Metiera on 61st and Yale as soon as you can, and don't forget to try the churros.
Welcome back. We're back to take a look at the second half highlights. Jenks leads 51-6 as they head into the second half against Enid. We talked about what you told the team, but now getting the young guys in. Talk about how important this second half is for getting some guys in and getting them some reps.
Yeah, a lot of guys are, one snap away from being a starter and playing a lot, and/or playing a lot. And so it's really important to get these guys, get some of those younger guys game reps and operating the offense and aligning in defense and, getting full speed game reps where it's not just practice reps or reps against other younger guys. Because again, Enid played a lot of their starters for most of the game.
Isaiah Q. Butcher in a quarterback completes 2 passes to Dillard, and then this long play to Braxton Daniel.
There he is again, number 5. Great ball by Q. It was nice to see him come in and throw the ball. Really, all of our quarterbacks did a good job of coming in. Shout out to Cade Yeager, our quarterback coach, and Tyler Chronister, offensive coordinator, for having all the guys ready. Good TFL here. Jackson Close and Jules, we forced a fumble there.
I thought it was a fumble.
I did too. They said it's forward progress and stopped, and again, that's why I don't officiate.
Yep, right.
But a good job there by Jules and by Close.
There's a sack there, and the ball again over the head goes out of the back of the end zone. So that's going to make it 59-6.
Yeah, and with the running clock, we wanted to play even more guys than we did. It's just tough, when.
Right.
You look up and you got one possession, the quarter's almost over. So you see Jazine Henderson in there.
Completed pass. This was given to Grant Lau on the catch, but that's not Grant Lau.
That is Kevin Diaz right there. Good catch by Kevin.
And good run by Butcher here to get him for 6.
Yeah, had an RPO there into the boundary, didn't like it, and ends up pulling it down and running it in, and kind of looks like Jalen Milrow in the Alabama style uniforms we have on. So
kids are going crazy. It's 6-7-6, and there's an interception right there by number 41.
Cam Clinton, going to be an outstanding player, super athletic and tough and physical. He's on all of our special teams, so happy for Cam to get that pick.
Maddox Young in at quarterback now as he hands it off.
Jeremiah Cunningham in there getting a nice run on the power play, and it's third down.
Yeah.
It's an RPO. That was not a called pass.
Right.
Even Coach Cronister told Maddox to hand it off. So, bad on Maddox's part, and so I made sure to tell Coach Cornelson we're not up throwing it. When it's 67-6, that's not what we're about. So, but great throw by him, and great catch by Grant Lyle. Grant Cutter. Excuse me.
Maddox Young's first varsity touchdown as well as Cutter's.
Yeah, happy for him. We just don't want to do that.
Yeah, right.
That's not, it's not something we want to do. But great execution. But let's hand it off and get the first down next time.
Senior Aiden Stevens on the sack.
Yeah, bringing edge pressure, him and Zay Goodman in there on it, and get a bad snap. And
they had a tough night, special teams wise, especially on the punting unit.
Yeah, when you don't have a deep snapper, it's kind of like when you don't have a very good kicker. It's very apparent. There's Maurice, Big Mo on the carry. Get us down inside the 5-yard line.
And you kneel it out to run out the final 2.5 minutes. Jenks wins the game 74-6, 73 it says right there, but 74-6 the final. You get out of the game somewhat healthy. I know a lot of the focus is trying to get out of those games healthy and be ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, we did for the most part. A couple bumps and bruises, but started pulling some of the older guys, the starters out pretty early there in the second half. Some guys didn't play in the second half at all, and really focus on getting some of those guys that have been out for multiple weeks, Ace, Lincoln Middlestead, trying to get those guys back for the stretch run will be huge.
Jenks clinches second in the district, guaranteed a first round bye and a home game in the second round of the playoffs. We'll talk a little bit more about the playoffs when we return. But coming up next, we have number 40, Bryce Collier, as our Spotlight Player of the Week.
Craving comfort? Waldo's Chicken and Beer has you covered. Sink your teeth into our crispy southern fried or juicy rotisserie chicken. And don't forget our scratch-made sides like mac and cheese plus our original sauces. So grab a beer and get clucking to Waldo's. 71st and Yale, Broken Arrow, and Anawasso. Waldo'sChicken.com.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
Jenks head coach Adam Gaylor has been a part of 4 state title appearances as defensive coordinator. Just around the corner from Allen Trimble Stadium, there's another Jenks success story that has over 20 years of experience, and that's A+ Roofing Solutions. Let David and Christy Watson and A+ show you why they are considered a championship team. You may not be aware of recent storms damaging your roof, so call A+ and let their family take care of your family. Call A+ Roofing Solutions at 918-GET-ROOF. Welcome back to the Jenks Football Coach Show. I am joined now by senior Bryce Collier. Do you prefer Bryson or Bryce?
Bryce.
Bryce Collier, number 40, linebacker on the Trojan defense, one of the great linebackers that the Trojans have this season. So talk to me about the defense and you guys, how you all work back there. There's a lot of linebackers who get a lot of play time. How do you guys communicate during the game, and how big is that for you guys?
It's a big room. We all work very hard, and just pushing ourselves every week in practice, and even the sophomores push me to be better. And we have a lot of good inside linebackers, outside linebackers, and I feel like we have a great room this year.
How long have you been going to Jenks? How long have you been here?
Since about second grade.
Since about second grade, so a long time. Growing up, what was your experience like, kind of experiencing Jenks football and kind of know that you're here on Friday nights, getting to be one of those guys that kids look up to?
Yeah, no, I remember watching the games growing up, and just like my mom's got a picture on Facebook of me at the games with like popcorn, just excited to see the guys play, and it's fun, especially on Friday nights, like when you're watching film on the sideline, the kids are trying to say what's up and trying to get gloves off of you, It's super fun, I love the experience every Friday night, and like it was a dream come true, playing here.
That's awesome. So this season been going pretty well for you guys as a team and you guys as a defense. What do you think you guys can improve upon heading into this final game and then your first round playoff game against who knows yet?
Just staying healthy, getting ready, just tuning up for the playoffs, and we're a young defense, you know, so like just working out the kinks in practice and setting the tone every week.
Well, let's talk a little bit about senior night. You know, you've had a long career here at Jenks football. What does this program mean to you, and to know this is, you know, you'll have one more game at Allen Trimble Stadium, but this is your senior night, kind of a night to remember you guys and the guys you're graduating with?
Just, you know, the program's just done everything for me. I don't know what I'd do without it. I've developed so much as a man, you know, and like my coaches, I can't thank them enough. Just like playing football here just means everything to me. So I love the experiences and memories I've made with all my teammates and coaches, and the wins and the losses just means everything.
You seem like a pretty laid-back guy, but when you get a sack or a tackle for loss on the field, you seem pretty fired up. Do you have like a different persona from your field personality to your off-the-field personality, you think?
Yeah, a little bit. I get a little fired up on the field, get a little hype, you know, with the guys.
I feel like you and Riley Kester are kind of the same in that. Both pretty chill off the field, but when you get on the field, I feel like a flip kind of switches in both of you guys. So coming up, Edmond North, you guys took care of Enid last week. What do you guys see out of Edmond North on the tape thus far? You know, a team that's kind of struggled so far this season, but you guys got one more game to kind of finish it out.
Big up front, very good team, well coached, but just come in there and play our football and set the tone. You know, no matter who we're playing, we're going to hit them in the mouth. So just come out, finish for the seniors, you know, that's it.
Love it. Bryce Collier, number 40, linebacker on the Jenks Trojan defense, going to play his last game at Allen Trimble Stadium, second to last game, I should say. Second to last game at Allen Trimble Stadium on Thursday night. Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate you for joining us.
Thank you.
Craving delicious tenders or crispy fried chicken? Hit the Waldo's drive-thru, open 7 days a week. Locally owned and operated in Broken Arrow, 71st and Yale, and coming soon to Owasso. Waldo's makes lunch and dinner a breeze. Waldo's chicken, fast, fresh, delicious.
When you've got to spend some time away, there's no better place for your best friend to stay than Woodland West Pet Resort. With 17,000 square feet of fun, you can both take a no-guilt vacation. Relax, both of you. Pick up a new skill. Chow down on some well-deserved vacation food. Make new friends. Have a spa day. And finally, come home to your best friend. Woodland West Pet Resort. Sit, stay, and play. Located next to Woodland West Animal Hospital off Highway 75 in the Jenks exit.
Red Rock Canyon Grill, where flavor steals the show.
Hey Trojans, get the only card that donates to Jenks Public Schools every time you use it. TTCU Federal Credit Union has donated more than $160,000 so far. Support the Trojans with your card today.
Welcome back as we wrap up this edition of the Jenks Football Coaches Show. Big thank you to Bryce Collier for joining us as our Player of the Week. What do you like out of Bryce's game?
Toughness, physical, plays super hard. Had been an inside linebacker. He's one of our best players, so we moved him to edge, to one of our. He plays Will and Viper, one of our two end positions. But he's just tough and physical, a great pass rusher. Coach K does a great job with those guys, and Bryson's really flourished in that spot.
Collier, a senior. It's senior night next week, but as we look at the district standings, Jenks has locked in second in the district behind Bixby. They are guaranteed a home playoff game and a bye week. They will most likely, you don't have to speculate, Coach. I'll speculate. I'll do the speculating.
Thank you.
But the game between Union and Edmond Memorial this week going to be a lot of implications as to who Jenks might play in the second round of the playoffs. We'll talk more about that next week. But as you get ready for playoffs, what's the message to your team? You know, you have one more game senior night. You want to honor those seniors and get a win, obviously, against an Edmond North team.
Yeah, we're not looking too far ahead. There's a lot of things after the way we played last week to correct and get better at, and we've got to worry about what's right in front of our face. And senior night, like you said, we need to honor those guys and play really well and send those guys out. So it won't be their last game at Allen Trimble, but it'll be their last regular season game. So we need to play in a great way and honor those guys and send those guys out on a high note for the last regular season game.
Couple notes, I'm sure everybody's wondering. Katie Jones, 4,338 yards. He needs 376 yards to break Trayvon Berry's 4,714 yards as the Jenks record. Also, the offense, Tyler Cronister's offense, scoring 461 points this season, currently 7th all-time in Jenks history. They are averaging 51 points per game. They need to score at least that, and they will be 2nd on the all-time list behind the 2010 team, who scored 531 points. That was my senior year team, by the way.
Hopefully we can get to that mark.
Hey, records are made to be broken. You want to see that. But we talk about Chronister every week, but really just this offense as a whole. We talked about the offensive line, how athletic they are. The wide receivers feel like there's weapons everywhere, and obviously KD Jones and Landon Kazar. I didn't even mention Landon Kazar. 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 72% completion percentage on the year. Just what is this offense for this team, and what have you been most impressed with this season from them?
Man, just explosive plays. You love the tempo and the way it's the attack mindset. It's after a big play we're on the ball and we're going fast, and how impressive is that for Landon Kazar, first year starter? It's a huge question mark coming into the year, right? Trying to figure out who our quarterback was, and he's been nothing but nails all year. So the whole offensive staff, I know we talk about Coach Chronister, who is an absolute stud, but Willie Ponder, Matt Webb, Jordan Brown, Cade Yeager. I know we talked about Coach Greenwood and the offensive line. Juwan Johnson, our running back coach, has been huge with KD's growth this year. You can't you can't say enough about all those guys, and really the chemistry that they've had with a bunch of new guys, not very many familiar faces coming back from last year's staff, and they've done a great job of building that chemistry, and the kids really can feel it because they've done a great job building relationships with the players, and so the kids definitely feed off that same chemistry, and it's been hey, the team kind of, that's kind of been our motto all year, and so it's been fun to watch. I mean, you can't say enough about our offense. Sometimes we haven't been very good on defense, honestly, with the young defense and some new starters, and they've kind of been our they've kind of been our base, where, hey, we may give up a play, don't worry about it. We've got one of the best offenses in the state, one of the best offenses in school history. We're okay, right? They got our back, so it's been awesome to watch.
If you're watching this on a Wednesday, kickoff tomorrow at 7 o'clock. You can see the game on Trojan TV. Another Thursday game, third Thursday game this year. I'd have to ask Don King. I don't know how many games Jenks has played on a Thursday, but I guarantee you there hasn't been 3 in a season. How does that affect you as a team? Not only just one Thursday game, but 3 during the year. I know Coach Riggs used to hate them.
Same, yeah. I echo his sentiment, absolutely. Just because that it's all about preparation, and that one less day, it really alters your schedule. It's probably worse on coaches than it is for kids. I think I talked to somebody about that before, but as a coach, you're just so ingrained, and we're doing this on Monday, this on Tuesday, and so when you have to change, it's kind of like Garth off of Wayne's World, right? We fear change, and so we're kind of that same way. So, but the kids have done a great job of managing and adjusting, and you just got to make sure that you balance getting enough reps in practice, but also make sure those guys are fresh on Thursday with one less day to prep.
Jenks looking to finish the season 9-1 on the year. They've already locked up second in the district. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. You can join Don King, Eric Fox, Rob Labor on the call for that game from Allen Trimble Stadium. We will see you next week. Thank you for joining us on Trojan TV. For Coach Adam Gaylor, Mason Prince, good night.
Craving comfort? Waldo's Chicken and Beer has you covered. Sink your teeth into our crispy southern fried or juicy rotisserie chicken. And don't forget our scratch-made sides like mac and cheese plus our original sauces. So grab a beer and get clucking to Waldo's. 71st and Yale, Broken Arrow, and in Owasso. Waldo'sChicken.com.